Good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome, friends and family, to this the remix song. Jesus and a whole lot of coffee. Jesus and a whole lot of do. Jesus and a whole lot of coffee. Jesus and a whole lot of one more time, y'all sing it with me. Jesus and a whole lot of coffee. Jesus and a whole lot of coffee. Hey, you. Yes, you. I'm so excited that you're connecting with us this morning. Listen, it has been a great week. I hope that you're having a great week. I hope you're feeling good. I like to jump in with the cup of the week. I have a dynamic guest that I'm going to introduce y'all. Oh my God, I can't wait for y'all to meet her. Oh, y'all are going to fall in love with this amazing woman. But before we get started, and she'll introduce her cup of the week when I introduce her, we got to always go into the cup of the week. It is a repeat, and it says we're fearfully and wonderfully made. And in my cup, I do a little dark roast, but I mix it with a little pumpkin spice, huh? And I put a little hazelnut in there, and that cream of mesh together. Woo, it's good. It's good. I need you to try it at your house. Try it at your homes. Come on. Hazelnut creamer saves lives. Come on and take a sip with me. Oh, that's good. That's good, Saints. That's good. Hey, I forgot. Listen, I need you to like, share, and subscribe. It is a bald-headed man on here right now talking about Jesus and a whole lot of coffee. Cousins, I need you to get in the room and share this with somebody. Let them know that you are with Jonathan and you're talking about Jesus and a whole lot of coffee. Like and share. And I also, I always got to say, did you buy your book? Cousins, did you buy your book? Listen, Jesus and a Whole Lot of Coffee is available now on Amazon. It's only $10, Saints. It's only $10. And then if you like an e-reader, it's only $2.99. $2.99. Invest in your boy. But here's more importantly, I did the book to make sure that it's an investment back in you. So I always say it's an investment in you. It's an investment in you. It's a 30-day challenge to live your best life and to overcome while overcoming, which gets me into my amazing dynamic guest that I have today. Listen, I was referred to her by that is not West Bruin. I was referred to her by my homeboy y'all met in the last episode, Breon Thomas. He said, you have to meet this phenomenal business owner. And I said, anybody that's connected to Breon, I know I got to meet him. And then I got a chance to have a conversation with her. And y'all, I started telling all her business, and I want her to tell her business because she's amazing. So I want to introduce the song. I want to present to others this amazing business owner. I'm going to just call her by first name because we cousins and friends like that. Coming to the stage, Miss Dominique. Hello. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you today?
I am doing good. Feeling good. Probably better than I deserve, huh? But,
Good.
but I'm feeling good. Okay, so you always, I always like to ask, what's your cup and what's in your cup? Let the people know.
So my cup is a coffee mug that says Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more. That's my business. I own Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more
Okay.
in Fayetteville, Georgia. And in the cup is coffee. So I like medium to mild roast with
Okay.
vanilla creamer. And I like my coffee pretty sweet, but because of how sweet I like it, I don't do sugar. I do usually like a stevia or Splenda. Stevia is not an option, but because I'm home today, I have my good old stevia in it.
Oh, you healthy. Stevia, that good. You healthy and rich. Because stevia, that good, expensive sugar sweetener.
Well,
That
I
is
do
good.
store-bought brands, so when I can. So,
Well, that is awesome. That is awesome. I'm so excited to have you. You kind of alluded to a little bit about your business, but I do want you to talk about your t-shirt company and let me know, like, what made you start this amazing company? What led you to start this?
yes, so it's actually a franchise. So it's not my concept, and they of course helped me with all of the decorations and minor details and sort of lay out that blueprint for me. But what led me to this opportunity was just looking for something different in my career. So in my previous career, I was a research scientist,
Hold
and
on, you can't go back fast like that. That means you're real smart. Cause like, okay, when she said this on the phone, that was the one thing I was going to say in your intro, but I was like, no, I want her to say it. So you a research scientist. Tell the people how you even do that. Like, let us know a little bit about that.
Yes. So, and I went to college at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, majored in chemistry. And from there, I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. I thought maybe a medical doctor or something like that. But I ended up getting into to research. So I did lab research for a couple years while I was an undergrad there. And I met some wonderful grad students and they told me all about it. I saw them in action and thought, hey, I think I can do that. And it looks like it might be fun. I won't know what's next after that, but I think I want to do this. And so I went to grad school. I attended the University of Maryland in College Park, Maryland, and got my PhD in chemistry. Stayed there for 5 years. And after that, jumped into industry where I had a career for 12, 13 years.
Now, hold on. Go back. You got a PhD in chemistry?
Yes.
Yeah, I got a D in chemistry. You got a P. You got the P and the H. I got the D in chemistry. You real smart. You real smart. Okay, so you went into this field. What made you do a pivot? What made you say, I want to switch? I want to get into making T-shirts, custom designs. What switched for you?
So I was in at my last job, and it was a really great job, but I could tell I needed a shift. I needed something different. And initially I was just looking for another corporate job. But I ran into a recruiter on LinkedIn who was trying to find people to go into franchising. And that was something that I had considered in the past. So it wasn't a complete foreign thought for me. So I gave it some thought and met a couple of different companies. And I was that person who had a Cricut machine. So I was already making like little shirts and things for friends and family. Okay. So it was never like a business, but it was something I did as a hobby. Even though I'm a chemist, like I do have that artistic side where I like to draw. I learned how to sew during the pandemic. So those kind of things were already like kind of fun for me. Got it. All of that, along with meeting the people at the franchise group, it kind of made sense for me. It was a chance I felt like I needed to take.
Oh my God. That is phenomenal. I guess my follow-up question, and this is probably for any business owner who is out there, and even if they're, starting in franchise world, how did you get the courage to try something new like that? Like what gave you that courage to be like, you know what? Yeah, I want to try something different, but I'm coming from something I know I've been doing for so long to step into the unknown. What gave you courage to do it?
Yeah, and it was difficult because, I don't know, people that have a corporate job, yearly or quarterly, even you take these corporate surveys, and one of the questions they ask is what kind of drives you? Is it money? Is it getting a pat on your back? And for me, it was always kind of like that stability. Like, yeah, I know barring something crazy, I'm going to be okay with this job or one similar to it. And so to go from a place of comfort in many ways to like the unknown it was scary for me. But I think that drive and want and hope for something more substantial kind of overrode or overridden, whatever the correct word is.
That's right. It's right what you say.
my fears about it. It took a lot of prayer and calling on Jesus, of course, to kind of make that final leap. Talking to people who have done it, talking to the coach, talking to the people who would eventually become coaches and mentors definitely helped. So I would say it was prayer, finding community and finding support, and then also really doing the research, as people say, to figure out what it could possibly look like and if it's what I really want to do.
Okay. Now, adding on to that, because I always like to pass the torch back, is what would you say to the Dominiques out there, the Jonathans out there, where we've done the things, we know our world, but we want to try something new. What advice would you give me to try something new, but just to have the courage to start my own business? What would be that one advice, that one thing that you would tell them?
I would say after you've done your research and figured out that it's what you want to do it and give yourself grace along the way. That's important because no one person is good at everything.
Yeah.
But even though this is a franchise, it's still very much a locally small owned business. I'm the only owner at my particular store. And so I'm not good at everything, but I have to do everything at the same time. I'm the owner, I'm the manager, I'm the HR professional, I'm the accountant. I have to do all these things, many of which I didn't have a direct background in. And so you're going to learn, and some things you're going to pick up on quickly, and some things you're going to make mistakes. So I'm still learning to, one, forgive myself when I make the mistakes, but then also to really learn, change, and improve, and also, use my team. I have 2 employees at my store. Relying on them more is something that I definitely need to do. I've never been a person who wants to ask for help, but I have to. I can't do everything. And so I know you asked for one thing, but that's another thing I'd like to ask for help, please.
Okay, you said 2 things that were really big. The forgive yourself. That is something that is so powerful. And also just relying and asking for help, because I think that a lot of times in people, especially as us as adults, we are so much like we got to have the answer, or we got to know the things. But like you're saying, when you're stepping into the unknown, you don't, and it's okay not to. And to also be like, hey, I need you, friend. I need you, my staff, to really step up and be a part of this vision with me. So I think those are dynamic things. I hope y'all got y'all notebooks out there, writing this stuff down, y'all. This is a free masterclass in just how to start your business or how to just dream. I think that's really, really cool. This show is about how to overcome while overcoming. Meaning, like, you can be overcoming something, but you still may be struggling with something, or you may have overcome and you is the one, you the 1, 2, 3, this. What is something that you will say, or something that that you probably in this world, a thing that starting your business, but just life and dreaming again, that you had to overcome, or that you're still overcoming in this process?
For me, it was the fear of putting myself out there. I'm very much an introverted person. Like, I am friendly. I can make friends with pretty much anybody, but that initial interaction may be hard, especially if I feel like, oh, I'm only networking with this person because I need them to come in my store and buy something from me. Because I'm also have never been a salesperson either. And so it was difficult in the beginning. And honestly, I wish I'd, taken it, a bigger leap into networking and getting to know people in my community a lot sooner. But that was the biggest hurdle for me. There were things I did to kind of help me ease myself into being more comfortable with it. Some of those things are joining networking groups that have the purpose of, helping each other support each other's businesses. And then also getting back into philanthropy and other service organizations where that's not the focus, but I'm still able to regularly connect with people for a shared purpose. And, sometimes it works out for the business, and sometimes it's literally just about giving back. And for me, that kind of like feeds my soul, because, okay, yes, I'm putting myself out there, but it's to help a cause or organization or a group of people that need my help. And so those have been some things that have been very pivotal for me and have helped me fight through them.
Oh, now you just have hit my shot. Now I felt encouraged. That's going to encourage the people. I really believe that. I believe that's going to encourage the people, because it's so many people that are, nervous of putting themselves out there. You know what I'm saying? Because you're afraid with what people gonna think. And you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're trying something totally new or something totally out of your box.
Right.
And you are an introvert at heart. Even though people don't believe it, I'm an ambivert, so I kind of go in between. But a lot of times I like to stay within my bubble. And I really can understand what you're saying, just putting yourself out there. So you've been real brave. You've been real brave.
I feel brave.
Yeah, you have been brave. And so that is powerful. Another thing that I want to ask, and this is like a closing question that I like to always ask. Well, 2, I'm going to do 2.
Okay.
I always say in this season, you have to choose joy. You have to choose it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times in the world that we live in, it's hard to find joy, but
Hmm.
sometimes you have to choose. It has to be an active choice. And so, my question to you, the part one is, what is bringing you joy recently? Like, what is bringing you joy right now? It don't have to be just one thing. It can be, what is bringing you joy?
Hmm. Um, for me, I feel the most joy these days when I'm able to disconnect, whether it's from the business or just the day-to-day things, and really enjoy the people in my life. With the business, I feel super busy all the time, from the time I wake up sometimes until I lay down super late at night. But if I can find the moment to grab a meal with, one of my friends in the area, whenever I call home, and talk to my family for an hour or two. And even with some of the people I have networked and have made friends recently, having coffees with them and spending time with them has really been a moment of joy for me. Because whether we're talking about the business or whether we're just talking about their life or what's going on in the world, it's an opportunity to disconnect and then also have a sense of, I really feel a sense of community, and can share the joy in my life with them, and likewise be there for them in their happy moments, and if they need advice, help, or whatever it is. For me, it's all about quality time. That's my love language, actually. And so it doesn't have to be organized. You don't have to do a skydiving or do some group activity together. But it's
Yeah.
really about just talking and connecting. Even though, like I said, I'm an introvert. Once you're in the bubble, you're in the bubble.
Yeah, yeah. You like, I've closed out, but when I do come out the bubble, I'm ready to spend some time and give
Yeah.
some joy, share some joy. Okay, I love that. I love that. I always say that is the way that you have to choose joy in order to refill yourself while you're overcoming and while you're
Mhm.
fighting in this world. Listen, before we leave, before you get up out of here, I love this part of the show. It's called Pour Me Another Cup. Now, this is a game. All
Okay.
right. I did this with Breon and we did TV shows. I said you gotta be a little cutthroat. All right. So we're doing cut shows. It can't be, and I like both of them. Now I need one or the other. One or the other. Okay. So it's
Oh,
this
okay.
or that. All right. So the show's going from old school to new school. All right. Are you
Okay.
ready? Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
All right. First show, Jeffersons or Good Times? Which one? Which one you going
Ooh,
with?
I love them both, but I'm gonna pick Good Times.
Good Times. Okay, okay, okay. That was good. I know Apollo was hard, but
It was
you went
very
in that
hard.
thing. All right, it's getting a little bit harder. Family Matters or Sister Sister?
Ooh, I would probably say Family Matters. Like if both were
Okay,
on the TV, I'd probably lean towards watching Family Matters first. So I'll say them.
okay. I'm a Family Matters too. So okay, okay.
Okay.
Now this one this is called Debate and Fighting at Homes. Living Single or Martin? Because we need to know.
It's not hard for me at all. I'm gonna pick Living Single.
Hold up, hold up.
Living Single.
So that was just easy because you said it was easy. Not
It's,
Martin?
look, Martin is good, but
Yeah.
I 100% prefer Living Single.
Okay.
Yeah, I've gotten, I haven't say arguments because I'm not gonna argue with people about it,
Right.
but I will say Martin is good, but it doesn't give me level 10 the way it gives the rest of our community level 10.
It do. It's top tier, but I understand. I get it. All right, we have
Not
four.
negative.
We got four to break it down, but you only can choose one.
Okay.
I know Martin already gone, so you got three with you.
I'm gonna actually say Living Single again.
Okay.
I would probably give Fresh Prince number 2. Oh, and I would say I love a different world as well, but I think just because of my age, I watch more Fresh Prince and stuff
Okay.
like that than A Different World. Yeah, I put Martin number 4. I'm sorry. I know
Dang!
y'all hate me now after this, but
Lord, still support it. Still support her business, y'all. I know. All right, let me see. We're going a little Martin. This is the last one. I don't know if you were a Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder. It was a time. It was a part of the culture. What would you say? How to Get Away with Murder or Scandal?
I'm gonna say How to Get Away with Murder.
Okay.
So I didn't watch either show when they were running.
Oh,
Scandal
okay.
was one where I know everyone in my friend group was watching. So if I happened to be at their house, it would be on, and I legit watch it, interested, like, oh my god, what's going to happen next, or what's the back. So I don't know why I didn't watch it. So I know it was a great show.
Yeah.
How to Get Away with Murder was one where I like binged it after it was all done.
Oh,
Like
okay.
actually, when the last season aired, I binged everything before that, and
Okay.
watched it all, and it was incredible.
I was in the thing live. I used to live tweet, do all of the. I was a stand when they did it on Thursdays. It was Grey's
Uh-huh.
Anatomy. How to get? I was like in that thing. So I asked it because some people like they were like I never
Mhm.
watched it. It wasn't a part. So I always say let me throw it in there
Yeah.
just to see. We're coming to the last cup, the last part of the show, and this is the segment where you tell people how to connect with you, where they need to follow you, all the things that makes your business you, and how they can connect with you.
Okay. So my website is bigfrog.com/Fayetteville, and I can be found on social media. So on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, as well as LinkedIn by searching Big Frog of Fayetteville.
Okay. So you have in the description below, you'll see all the things and ways that you can connect with her. Go ahead, cousins, and click the link. Y'all got family reunions coming up.
Yep.
Y'all got sister girl trips, brothers trips. Y'all got all the things. She does more than t-shirts. She does hats. She did some hats for me. She does, like she showed you, her mug. She does a lot of things. Go to the website and see what could help or support your business or support your family event. Click and connect, my Coffee Bean family. We need you. And tell them Jonathan sent you. I ain't getting no discount, but just say it because I want them to know that you watched the show and you saw it. All right. Now, last sip. I want to do a last sip with you. You have the cup, and thank you so much. And but before, when you want to give up, this is for everybody out there. You may want to give up, and you may be close to giving up, but don't you dare give up. You're closer than you think. Keep on pushing because you got this. All right, come on, take a sip. Come on. And cheers it up. Thank you for this Coffee Bean connection. Dominique, you are amazing, terrific, outstanding, all that in a bag of chips and some more. We appreciate you for connecting with us. Coffee Bean family, make sure you support my girl. Go and support the business. And thank you so much for tuning in for Jesus and a whole lot of coffee. Like, share, subscribe, tell everybody, and we'll see you next Saturday at 9 a.m., not 10 a.m., at 9 a.m., not 10 a.m. See y'all later. Wave bye to the people. See y'all.
Hey there, it's great to meet you. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now.